Hello, hello, hello. Today, in exclusive for you guys, I will share with you 2 simple and sustainable tips to get rid of emotional eating. It's one of the highest binging disorder that people are experiencing. Food is everywhere. It surrounds us 24/7. It's so easy to go and overeat, to seek for that instant pleasure, to suppress something that we don't want to experience, something that it doesn't feel good in our life. There's one problem: we're not designed to eat continuously. We're not designed to live to eat. Eat is one of the deepest, the most sacred arts of nourishing our wholeness. Not just our body, it's our mind, our feelings, our connections, our senses. And we cannot use this and desecrate this beautiful, ancient way to nurture our body by trashing our body with rubbish, with toxicity, with junk food, and also or just overeating. So, of course, this is a thing that will take time. But if you consistently, on a daily basis, follow the tips that I'm going to share with you right now, I'll promise you that you will make a massive, massive improvement towards this bad habit of overeating or binge eating or emotional eating, whatever you want to call it. Now, the first way, of course, is awareness. You know already, you're aware that you're eating too much. You might be eating too much food, or you might be eating the wrong type of food. So you might be sick, you might be eating junk food all the time, or you might be eating a copious amount of food. So the awareness, we're here already. We don't know right, to focus on this, and most of us are overeating. Now, when you start changing a pattern mentally, that's where the biggest challenge comes, because our body is a wondrous machine. As soon as you feed him good food, and you're just feeding him and treating him as he's designed to work, your body doesn't need lots of time to just tune in and just say, wow, this is great. But the main issue is here. It becomes from the emotion. We need to detach from those emotions. Now, the body knows it's full, but the emotions wants to be fed. The emotion is hungry all the time. It's hungry, wants more. Now, the body knows that if he eats more, it's going to feel sluggish, it's going to feel quite bad the next day or the next few hours, but yet the emotion right now is demanding attention, is demanding pleasure, because it's a bad emotion. So what, you wanna reach for that piece of cake, you go and reach to that burger, you overeat that biscuit or that piece of bread or whatever. Okay, now even if it's healthy food, overeating is not good either, right? So I'm saying, balancing. So you have to establish 2 concepts. The first one is discipline, self-discipline. Now, in order to move away from a pattern, from an old paradigm, we need to start disciplining ourselves to train our mind not to listen to those emotions, to those thoughts every time they come in, because a thought triggers an experience, and if the experience is in balance with the old paradigm, odds are you gotta get stuck there over and over and over again. You never get out. You got out, you think it's bad, but you binge. Now you binge, you feel bad. Now next time you feel bad, what do you think? You do binge because you did it before. It gives you instant pleasure. Doesn't matter if after makes you feel bad. That's what you're seeking, instant pleasure. So we need to hack the first thought. Now, hacking the first thought could be just reducing the amount of food, or maybe just reach for the better quality food. At the same time, kicks in element number 2, which is so important. is self-acceptance or self-love, I'd say better. If you discipline yourself too much, you go too hard on your system, on your mind, and you're not used to these rapid changes within few days. You've been probably having these disorders, these habits, for many years. You cannot ask yourself, they will be so hard and so disrespectful at the same time, to just switch from one day to another and say, alright, perfect, I'm never gonna eat anymore, my life is still the same, I'm not feeling good, but okay, that's it, I'm gonna eat great food and not overeating. It's gonna be hard. So whenever you go back into it and fall into it again, don't bang yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself and say, I perfectly and unconditionally love and accept myself as I am right now. Imagine if each one of us would say that in front of a mirror on a regular basis, how the cost of healthcare and everything would drop, because many of the diseases we experience physically are our inability of deal or let go of emotions. So if you discipline yourself, your body knows already what to do. Your body is the easiest way to train, unless you're a major disease, but still I believe the body knows its blueprint to a perfect health. Now you detach from the emotion, because when there's emotion you decrease intelligence, and you start noticing the patterns that disempower you, and you slowly move towards the better patterns. Start to reward yourself. It might take few weeks, it might take months, it might take years, but you start looking at this ever-increasing progress. In fact, you'll be progressing so quickly that the old patterns, they won't be present anymore in your life. So self-discipline and self-love are the keys to move away from those disempowering, limiting emotions that triggers bad behaviors, bad habits, like binge eating. Please guys, share, because many people needs to know that. Many people probably know about it, but they don't do much about it because they get too angry on themselves. Like people, they go on a diet for a week, but they haven't loved themselves. The discipline is too hard. They suffer so much. They haven't cleared, they haven't worked on the emotion. The emotion after a week of too hard discipline is so much hungry, is starving. As soon as they get back, bang, here they go all the way back again, and probably even more. And they feel not only back where they came from, but plus there's another sense, is a guilt and frustration coming in. And we don't want to go there. We want to be aware each single step we take through discipline and self-love. I'm Frank Belli. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.